Hey guys, so I went out and did some plein air painting on a very fantastic spring day. And so I just thought you might want to see my process. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking in this video because you can hear the birds chirping and it was a beautiful day. But I will let you know, I did use my Escoda travel brushes, which I haven't used very much yet, and they are really lovely, and I could not be happier with them. And this was the first time I used my. Nope, this was the second time I used my Cotman travel watercolor kit set thing. And it's still really great. I can definitely tell that Cotman are not professional quality watercolors. I'm still going to use them till they're gone, and the kit is so great. It's worth it. The money's worth it just to have the palette itself. And then I think, yeah, so this is the Escoda. It's like a dagger brush that comes in. It's a set of 3. I'll link it below, but it's expensive. The set's expensive. It's Escoda. They're really well made, but I've always been questioning if it was worth the money, and it was worth the money. They are so much nicer to use than water brushes. I really hesitate to use water brushes at all now. I love having these. This dagger is like the perfect thing for drawing branches, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what else I can do with it. What else did I have with me? Oh, I just had a fountain pen with carbon black ink that you'll see come up later. And that's about it. I mean, really, you gotta travel light when you're painting outside. I will apologize. There's definitely some weird lighting issues, and I'm definitely still learning how to record myself painting outside, so please be kind in the comments. I also thought I would mention, since I don't think I did before, that the tree that I'm painting is star magnolia, I believe. It's a magnolia for sure. One of my favorite flowers. I just love the shape of the petals and the way they droop. I think they're so beautiful. Hi guys, I'm painting outside today because it is gorgeous all up in here. And it turns out I'm actually really shy about recording myself talking in public. I feel really weird about it, and I've always watched other YouTubers who were like, oh, I'm super shy about recording myself in public, and been like, no big. So because I feel bad about that, I'm letting you know I too feel super awkward right now. And also I want you to know, because this is a thing, I know you're supposed to like get gussied up for your videos, right? And I just want you to know, I think I've forgotten to brush my hair for the last 2 days. Alright, so now we're even. All you YouTubers that I was judging before. Now I'm gonna go back to painting. I forgot to mention, this particular pen I'm using is a refillable brush pen that has this really lovely, cool gray ink in it from J. Irving, I think is how you say the name of that company. I will link both of these things in the description. I love using that ink in my shadows. It is not waterproof, and I don't mind that at all. It, when you paint over it, it just kind of becomes part of the colors of your shadows. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite ways to put in shadows in a sketchbook, especially. And the pen is awesome too, honestly. It's a really great pen, and I've been using it for a couple years now, and no regrets. I think it's around $20. I'll put both of these things in the description below. So I'm really bad with values still, and this is right around the time that I was starting to realize that I could probably stop tiptoeing around my shadows and just really start adding shadows. So I did do a lot of adding shadows with this pen, and then I started putting in some blues too with my watercolors right over this pen as well. And it's still probably not dark enough, but it was so bright out that I really wanted to keep that kind of floaty feeling. So here's where I started going in and just defining some lines with my platinum carbon ink and my fountain pen. And I think I mostly stuck to the foreground because I wanted that to pop out and let the blossoms and the branches in the background just remain a little bit less defined. I do think about things like that. I just don't always remember to implement them in my paintings. I'm sure some of you guys know exactly what I mean. I also think it's worth mentioning here that I didn't really use solid lines in very many places. Mostly they're just like very broken lines because I didn't want it to be too overpowering. I just kind of wanted to like give a little bit more definition without it being like a solid outline. And for the most part, I only did that in the shadows, even on the foreground elements. All right, and here is the finished piece, and it's in slow-mo. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any advice for recording plein air and trying to make things not look weird and badly lit. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a really great week. Bye-bye.